went down for my mom's birthday. I was single. And I went down for my mom's birthday, and we had a nice party and all that. And my youngest sister said, hey, we're going out to the Red Caboose Saloon afterwards. You want to meet us there? I said, yeah, okay. I'm ready. I can do that. And it's about that lightning bolt stuff that can hit you every once in a while. You never know when it's coming. You just don't know. I you know, a little hippie boy back in those days, we had lots of girlfriends here and there. But the steady thing was like, yeah, okay, maybe for a little while. So I was about 25, and said, Mom, I'm going out, you know. And I went out to meet my sister and her boyfriend at this bar called the Red Caboose Saloon in Cranford, New Jersey. And it was, I walked into the bar, it was 9:35 at night. And I walked into the bar, and the bar was just this kind of rectangular, large room, not unlike this room, probably about the same size as this room. And the bar came out off the wall in a big U. And the door for the coming in was down here. And down in the very corner of the bar, right sitting on the wall, was this young girl. Blonde, bluest eyes, and this green sundress. And it was like someone walked up to me and smacked me in the head with a baseball bat. I didn't know her. She was sitting talking to my sister. Had no idea who she was. I knew what time it was. And I can bring that picture. If I close my eyes, I'm right back there. And I was in love. I mean, I was done. We all know that energy's out there, right? You know about, have you walked into a room before, and there's a person in that room who you don't know, and you, without knowing them or knowing who they are, you want to stay as far away from that person as you can. You haven't heard them speak, you don't know who they are, you just are like, it's like opposite magnet. But then you've also walked into a room and seen that person who you don't know who they are, you've never talked to them, and you can't wait to get and stand beside them for whatever reason. And that's what I felt. So I sat down at the bar, and she was sitting there. Quickly learned her name is Julie, the lovely Julie. She was talking to my sister Lynn, and my sister Lynn's boyfriend Mike was sitting there, and I sat down, seat next to him, and we just started talking. And about half an hour after sitting there, and I was kind of dumbfounded and stumbling over my words and just being stupid, 25 years old, come on. Some drunk guy came over and started trying to hit on her. I stood up, and I went over to him, and I said, excuse me, that's my girlfriend you're trying to hit on. Now I'm going to give you a choice. Now remember, we're in Jersey.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a choice. I can kill you right here where you stand in front of your friends and embarrass the crap out of you. Or we can step outside in the parking lot and I'll kill you out there, and then you can at least die with your pride. Which is your choice? And he went on that and stumbled away. That act of chivalry worked pretty well at the time. Needless to say, we closed that place, went to another place, closed that place, and I was driving with her at the time. We had gone in her Volkswagen Bug. Oh. Remember the old Volkswagen Bug?
Yeah.
She was driving. She had her girlfriend Judy in the seat next to her. And I was between them.
Oh, you were between them.
Third gear was fabulous. Just saying. And we closed that place, and she finally took me home, dropped me off, and we, I went to say goodnight, and we just looked, and we just kissed. And now I'm not going to tell you what happened the following night, because that's where the story went off tracks just a little bit, but it's a hell of a story. Some other time. So fast forward. That was July 16th, 9:35 at night in 1979. We were engaged December 21st in 1979. We got married May 23rd, 1979. So we knew each other about 10 months when we got married.
Wow.
Needless to say, we had started talking that night. We've never stopped. So we've been married now, coming up on 37 years.
Oh my God.
So, roll is back about 3 years ago. I was coming up on Christmas, and, I'm an English professor, but I'm a lecturer. I'm not a tenure track or anything, so they don't pay us. Well, they do, but, It was one of those Christmases where, like, okay, we're trying to pay down debt, we're trying to do this, we're not buying presents this year. No presents. But you can't do that. You gotta have something to give. So I said, I'll write her a song. So what do I want to say? Let's go back to that moment in time. So this is a song. You'll have to pardon me. I'm not in my best voice now. I'm running about 102 fever. So, yeah, that's why I haven't been around much this week. I plan to be here a lot more, but I work in a viral soup called Coastal Carolina University. Baseball national champions, by the way.
Yes.
And I came down with a real nasty bug, so I'm certainly not in best voice, and I hope I can get through this without falling apart. But
You need some water?
I'm all right. So this is a song I wrote for her that year, and of course I recorded it on my little Sony Handycam, and put it on YouTube, and played it for her for Christmas. This is a song called Little Green Sundress. Hot July night around 9:35. The Red Caboose Saloon was just coming alive. But I scanned the room looking for a friend. Life as I knew it was coming to an end. She was sitting in the corner, could watch a crowd. A lightning bolt hit me, the thunder was so loud. With golden blonde hair, the bluest eyes, she was blessed. Nothing beat how she looked in that little green sundress. I love her with all my soul. Lover, my best friend, my wife. Walked into the Red Caboose, not knowing I was walking into my life. Not knowing I was walking into my life. Well, we closed the caboose, cruised down to the sunny side. Hit the pool table, a little hustler on the side. She had my heart in a hot damn mess. She was shaking it loose in that little old green sundress. When she kissed me, the fireworks in my mind. Everything about her was just oh so fine. But I fell asleep dreaming of her, I confess. She was dancing all alone in that little old green
walked into the red caboose, not knowing I was walking into my life, not knowing I was walking into my life. Well, it was love at first kiss, you couldn't keep us apart. I knew right away she'd stolen my heart. The days flew by, I asked her to be mine. I ain't got no ring, but she said sure, well that'll still be fine. 35 years later, we're still blessed.